I'm going to favor Agent ever so slightly, but I think this is going to be a really good game. Cypher's looking really, really good. Agent, of course, has been practicing this game a hell of a lot. So
I think
it's going to be a good game.
Cypher might have the edge, personally. I'm in a couple of minds about it, but I think I'm just leaning towards Cypher. I've played both players now, and I think I find Cypher a little bit more unpredictable than Agent. And we've got an interesting pick, because that Cypher's picked... He's got a Visor as well, that we're going to see used on Corrupted Keep.
Looks like both players have picked Visor. That's interesting. And of course, no tanks there. It's a fairly light to middleweight lineup.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was just getting my ugly face off the camera. And we're good to go forward. This is the winner bracket finals. So there's a loser bracket. It's not the last game of the tournament, but whoever wins this is guaranteed top 2. Whoever loses is still guaranteed top 3, but would have to play someone else in the loser bracket.
3, 2, 1. Round 1, fight.
Alright, I am on Cypher to begin with. And just to look at the champions, we've got Cypher on his Visor going up against Agent's Nyx. And he's trying to force that, he's forced the Ghost Walk. And straight away, he's going to be using this. This is a perfect counter play. And has he locked him close enough? Nope. Yeah. Good read there from...
Very nice pick by Cypher, switching to the Visor up first. I think he knew Agent was going to go for his Nyx.
Absolutely crushed that.
Agent with the peek there and takes the rocket to the face. Cypher first on the board, killing that Nyx.
I guess that's as effective as you can really get with your counter pick going there. Unfortunately, we're not seeing too much LG, but the damage is coming out.
Cypher once again topping up his sight, and he has seen Agent up there on top of the jump pad. Cypher right now trying to get some information, spamming rockets towards the Mega. And that red arm is up. Agent with an aggressive move there. Able to get himself onto that item. And Cypher actually spawns on the Mega. This is good for him. He's immediately switched to dual wield.
I don't know if he should have used that straight away. I guess going up against Ranger, you can probably feel a bit more at liberty to use it when you want. You're not going up against the Nyx where, you know, there's some heavy sort of deep plays to think about in that area. And Agent, he's not going to be going through on that Dire Orb.
Yeah. Agent very low right now. Cypher's going to chase him down with this LG. Agent spamming those rockets.
Boom.
Oh, nice rocket there by Cypher. 2-1 currently in the champion. Agent down to his final champion, Visor. That rocket.
Yeah, scratching him a little bit then.
I feel like Visor is very vulnerable to the dual wield here from BJ, so Agent
yeah, he's gonna be
careful.
I think Cypher's just trying to hold on and get this this mega health. Visor's vision should be gone by now, but he's done some decent damage there to Cypher. Maybe a fight on the armor. And I like that. He's using his dual wield really just to force his way into that position. As Agent would have to respect the damage that could come out as well.
Yeah, there's no way Agent's going to drop onto 2 LGs. That would be very suicidal. And right now, Cypher with the advantage. He's got both major items on lock, doing a little bit of damage there to Agent. And he's going to make his way back to this heavy.
A lot of damage then from Agent. But I think we've got a direct rocket as well from Cypher.
Oh, nice.
That's very aggressive. I'm going to go over to Agent. He's only got just under 60 health. I think he may have popped his visioner just a little too soon. Because he's got a long time till that's used, and Cypher would have heard that. And he wouldn't have popped his Ghost Walk as well. I think that's a very strange use of the vision, but we'll see. Dropping down, and Cypher absolutely tears him apart just there. I think maybe Agent realized he made a mistake using the vision just then.
Prepare to fight.
And we're going to get Cypher taking a lead in this series.
Round begins in...
well, in the series of the series, because this is one series within a map within a series of maps.
Fight.
Am I making this confusing, guys? Don't worry, it's very simple.
So you have to win best of 3 maps, and each map is best of 3. Best of 3 rounds.
Best of 3 of best of 3s. Agent there was looking for the air rocket.
That the Ghost Walk isn't going to help him much. So Cypher's just going aggressive there. Has seen Agent who used this Ghost Walk, and Agent's just following him. Gets that frag. What a
Absolutely
nice counter
ruined.
here. And Agent again losing that mix fairly quickly, I think.
What was interesting there is that Cypher popped his vision actually before Agent used his Ghost Walk, just because
like
he knew.
a fraction of a second before, yeah.
He knew he was putting the pressure on, and that Agent would have had to use it anyway, so he decided to go with it. Agent trying to counter, misses the die roll completely, and Cypher crushes him.
Very nice LG from Cypher there.
We're only a minute into this, and Cypher looks like he might even be able to take this. So we're now Visor versus Visor. I do not see this very often.
Agent getting his vision back up.
Oh, this should be... Oh, that rocket didn't quite do us enough damage then.
And of course, Cypher with that heavy, he is going to get these 225s here, topping him up a little bit. Cypher looking good stack-wise.
Whoa.
Agent with the beautiful rocket there.
It's keeping him in the game
straight
here.
into that one. Nice spam coming from Agent. Agent's going to go aggressive here. Cypher backing off onto that small armor there.
I think Agent must be pretty weak. He's gone with the machine gun as well. That is going to be 2-0 map in favor of Cypher.
GG.
Almost quite easy in the end for Cypher. I wonder if he's going to be able to take this winner bracket final with relative ease. You know, I was worried coming into Quake Champions of Duel as it is that the skill levels between players will have shrunk so much that maybe it would provide a bit too much randomness in terms of the results. But Cypher looking like this, I mean, it's almost as if we're seeing his performances on Quake Live again, like.
Yeah, the glory days of Cypher, sort of like 2012.
I mean, it's obviously way too early to tell whether he's going to be a QuakeCon champion or anything like that. But I mean, we're seeing that definitely the guys who are at the top in Quake Live are also at the top here.
Yeah,
it's not totally broken everything.
Let's not forget, Agent's been grinding this game, like proper grind. Look, he's on level 74. Agent's on level 58, so they've both been playing quite a bit. But Cypher made that look easy.
Agent's been going on about how he doesn't want to go to LAN events or anything like that, and he's not interested in all this fluff going on in esports, which is, you know, rubbish. And
yeah, but once you slap $1 million, and
then he was like $1 million, and it's like, let me just consult my accountant. Yeah, he told me I should go. And on this one, I didn't see which one. I think we're going to ZTN to Blood Run.
I believe so, yeah.
And that seems like Cypher enjoys using Galena there.
Interesting pick from Cypher on the Galena. I wonder he's got any strats with the totem pole?
Yeah, we saw that earlier from him. Player Archon did just link the brackets, by the way, guys. I know someone asked for the brackets just then, so do find them above.
Yeah, or just exclamation mark brackets or baguette. Either will work.
Yeah, I think baguette should do the job. Alright, it's on Agent picked this map. It's on him to try and get things back in his favor.
3, 2.
I say favor. To at least tie the series up.
Round 1, fight.
And Agent's going to be getting the nicks off the beginning, going up against the Galena on the I say red, big armor side of the map. Gonna have to get used to calling it big armor. Can we just call it armor and you guys just know what I mean, or just big?
I think isn't it just heavy, or I don't know what the official term is.
Just heavy could work. That's possible.
Yeah.
This is a best of 3, Dustin J.
Cypher looking for some rails up there, and Agent popping his ulti right now does manage to get. Oh
absolutely
wow, nice double back
wrecked.
from Cypher.
Agent looking for some kind of counter against Cypher at the moment with I don't even know if that was... It was kind of an offensive ghost walk, but then he walked onwards and he was just so vulnerable at that point. No even effort to dodge. Maybe he's feeling the pressure as well, despite being at the top of the Quake Live scene a matter of months ago. Or weeks even. This could be an easy road to the grand finals for Cypher. Wow, he actually made the double rocket jump up to the red armor.
Cypher placing another totem at that teleporter exit there. Maybe wants to see if Agent is going to take that bait. And Agent backing off towards the teleporter there. He might still hit it.
Oh, he almost had it off the
beautiful shot from
spawn.
Agent. Nice.
That was pretty sick actually from Agent.
10. Stopwatch.
And he just got out of the way in time. He could drop on this quite possibly.
Cypher is raidable right now.
He's not chasing up the bounce pad. That's a little bit too crazy for him. They're still giving respect to the damage that can be done up there. Oh, how much damage did that do? Do you know? Oh, 55. We've got to see it on the turnaround.
Something, yeah. And that heavy is up right now. Ooh, Cypher needs to get out of here using these corridors defensively. Agent is not going to push through there.
Agent is all over the items right now.
Yeah.
I'd expect him to
Traditionally,
take
Blood Run is
Mega.
a very strong map for Agent.
Well, you'd say the same about Cypher though.
That's true.
They're
Yeah.
both world-class players here, and Cypher's just used his vision. We'll get information about where Agent is, but he's not going to be able to act on any of it. So, what you can do with the vision on most maps, because the enemy player can hear it, hear you using it, it's more of an ability where you isolate your opponent, because they're not really going to want to move from where they're from, at risk of being railed around a corner, or rocketed around a corner, or something along those lines. So you can kind of zone out your enemy for a few seconds, and take another position on the map fairly safely. And I believe Cypher just used it once again. And that was quite brave from Agent. I'm not sure if the vision had gone to cooldown at that point yet.
Nice rail.
And a bit of a stalemate on this life. We could be going, if we continue at this rate, range of visor into overtime. Agent finding the health bubble. Keep him healthy. And Cypher's using that vision a lot. It's almost as it comes off cooldown, he's using it straight away. And you can see there how Agent just kind of stopped moving for a moment. He might even wait for that Mega to come across. He's going to see him in a second. Only got the rockets out though, and not going to get any damage. And he hears the Mega getting taken. This is information he can use for later on. Oh, and it finds a small bit of rocket damage through the teleporter. And a slightly excitable rocket on himself. For reasons unknown.
Ooh, that was a close rocket.
Agent's looking for overtime at the moment. He's more than happy to wait for a mistake to be made. And you can, by the way, you can teleport through this. Great rocket. And I think that landed just after. Oh, he missed the armor. Almost gets punished really hard for that, but he's lost all the bonus armor that he would have gained from it. And it's almost as if we were where we were a minute ago. I'm going to switch over to Cypher. He's got a standard stack, and he knows exactly where Agent is. Mega in a second. And you are far too early for this. But it's alright, because he can kind of see down the corridor. I think he would have heard Mega getting taken. Yeah, guys, this is map number 2, by the way.
Yeah,
Agent.
series currently 1-0 to Cypher, right?
That's the ticket. Right next to each other, basically. Agent backs off immediately. Gives a lot of respect. And we've got all the items for Cypher. Missing shots at the moment. Both players are missing shots. And with that rail, that's definitely going to trigger usage of the vision. And almost 2 minutes into overtime at the moment. The players do not want to give things up. LG damage here. There's going to be Agent taking so much damage himself. And he rocketed away in order to get through the teleporter faster. Now remember that Ranger, he only takes a damage reduction of 75% on her if it's his own damage. So 25% of self-damage, if that makes any sense at all. So the rocket jumps are quite feasible to use regularly with him.
Stopwatch. 10.
And Cypher's taken a lot. He's gained a huge amount of map control. And that teleport has been used by Agent now.
Yep, Agent does have his teleporter back up off cooldown. I feel like Ranger's cooldown is pretty quick on the teleporter. Both players missing rails here.
Stopwatch. 10.
Gonna see him. Yep, there it is. Target locked on. Cypher's definitely the one who's willing to be more aggressive. Agent is waiting for a mistake or an opportunity to get onto an item where he can direct himself to a fight in a somewhat favorable manner. I think he sees Cypher as definitely having better close combat skills than him. Nice little tri-bolt jump. Now that was
nice
a good rocket. I wonder if that would have changed the pace that Agent's going to approach this. I mean, in 90 seconds time, we've done basically a Quake Live duel worth of time, and
oh, they're right around the corner from each other. Good opening rocket from Cypher.
How much health is Agent on? He's on 25 HP. He can see the Mega up, but he doesn't really feel safe at all. He's going to be able to find the health bubbles on the other side of the map, and he's not railable or direct rocketable. Wow. I think he managed to at least stunt some of the stack that Cypher was working with just a second ago. Rail for a rail. I think that slightly benefits Cypher. Both of them
Beautiful
landing
rocket
shots.
there.
Holy crap.
Agent is in a lot of trouble right now. Cypher knows exactly where he is. Will have heard that small armor getting picked up. And he's got both major items. Cypher is in a really good spot right now. If he can just find Agent.
That's really good use of the vision as well by Cypher, because he knew that Agent wasn't able to attack the armor just then, as he could see exactly what he was doing. And even though he was raidable, he knew he'd get onto the armor very safely himself. So that's a great defensive use of the vision. And obviously giving him the information he needs to make that decision.
Stopwatch. Stopwatch. 10.
Alright guys, 10 seconds and we are at the 5-minute overtime mark here. We don't know if we'll even get there in the end though, because wow, Cypher just went, all of a sudden that went from 0 to 100 in terms of speed. And
very good aggression there from Cypher.
And that was the first round
Begins
of this map.
3.
Christ.
That was a long round.
Round
Jesus,
2. Fight.
I think we had just below the 10-minute mark on that game. Cypher lands one rail. He wants to get himself another, but Agent hasn't used his Ghost Walk or anything like that, so should be fine at this point. It's almost at that point in the game, though, that Agent just wasn't expecting Cypher to make such an aggressive move. It had been so long where, you know, they're waiting for those 100% opportunities where they can capitalize in a fight. And then suddenly Cypher takes a big risk that Agent just isn't aware of. Well, I think he maybe saw this scalp for a second, and that would have been it. Oh, denied. Or if Cypher maybe took a little bit more time over that shot, he could have got some damage himself, and maybe even gotten the kill. Yeah, Cypher's visor is pretty terrifying, to be honest. As not really a champion I've very much considered playing at all. A lot of people consider visor sort of second tier. But when Cypher is playing a champion, I mean, he seems to make them all top tier. I think it's something that works really well on this map as well. Did you see him for just a second? He maybe glanced. He hit the rail.
Oh,
there it is.
nice.
Gotta land those shots, and of course he's going to.
Stopwatch.
Agent was in so much trouble there. He was basically just closing his eyes, crossing his fingers that Cypher was going to miss that. Now we've got a ranger for him to go up against. And again, just using that in order to secure himself the item. He might even go all the way on this. He is respecting defensive rockets. But you can see he's ready to push in at just a moment's notice.
Cypher knows he's there.
The timing of the movement there for Agent to move back across. This is bad news for Agent. And that bounce pad, I think, throws a few people off. So, a player like Agent would have played so many thousands of hours on this map alone, and then for that bounce pad there, it's like, whoa, 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 I'm not totally ready for that. That's just something to get used to, and it looks like Cypher's gotten used to it already.
10.
It feels like this whole match has been all about, even the last map as well, it's all about...
Oh, nice rockets!
It's got to be,
Wow.
It's got to be a kill soon for Cypher. It seems like he's been putting pressure the entire game, and Agent has constantly been running away. It's almost like he's scared to be trying to get the item control himself. And he's just forced into this little corner. I mean, Cypher knows exactly where he is.
10.
Does anyone think that Agent can climb out of this hole? I'm not sure.
Possible. Time's running out for Agent, though. He's got 39 seconds right now to make something happen. Beautiful rail from Cypher on the drop there.
Yeah, you're a good point, actually. I didn't look at the time.
Yep,
30 seconds. I'm going to go
now.
over to Agent in that case.
Has to get a frag now.
There's the vision he's just used, and the Agent's like, oh my god, I've got to go back to the corner. By the time the vision's ended, I've got 15 seconds basically to get something working. And he dropped, he needed to go into an LG fight or something then. He's on 18 health. That is surely going to be GG.
Yeah. 6 seconds, there's nothing Agent can do. He's going to go back into the room now.
I mean, you've
Cypher's
got
just
to.
gonna drop there, try to get that rail.
And he's going to get the kill. And it's game over anyway. Cypher is going to be winning the winner bracket final. 2 maps to 0. And I gotta say, it looked pretty damn convincing.
I agree, yeah.
Just not sure what can be done on top of that. But, you know what? Let's move back. See my ugly face for a second.